Hello everyone, welcome back. We are here with another fun-filled day of science. Today we get to begin our next experiment, and I am so excited to get to do this with you today because we get to play with the water, and I just love experiments with water and the possibility of making a mess because it just makes everything more exciting. So obviously that's something we're going to want to do. So today we get to begin finding the capacity of our cups, okay? So we are going to use 3 cups today. And what I've done is I have marked these. I'm going to turn one of my cups here. And we're going to find the capacity of 3 different cups. And we are going to find capacities for cups marked 2, 3, and 4 centimeters. What I've done is I've gone and marked 2 of the cups already because it takes a little while. And so what that looks like, I'll show you with the 3rd cup, but with my tape measure here, I've gone around the cups and I've marked the length where I need to cut each cup. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set them in the water and then add pennies to them until they sink. And then we'll find out how many pennies they can hold, and that will tell us what their capacities are. Okay, so I've got my 4 centimeter cups and my 3 centimeter cups marked. Now I'm going to mark my 2 centimeter cup. So I'm going to pull out the tape measure. I'm going to lock it so I don't have to worry about it. And then here on my tape measure, we have the inch and the millimeter and centimeter markings. Now the centimeters are marked with numbers there. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm only going to do 2 centimeters. So at that 2 centimeter mark, I'm going to hold it up to my cup. And I want the bottom of my cup right there at the 2. And then I'm going to draw a line where the top of the tape measure is on my cup. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and do that now. Okay, so now that I have my cup marked, it's time to cut our cups. While I had the video paused, I went ahead and cut our 4 centimeter cup, so that I could see what timing looked like and how easy it was, to be quite honest. So now our job is to cut our cups along that line. Now it's important that we are careful in our cutting so we don't have to make a new cup and recut. So what I'm doing is I'm going in at an angle so that I can get down to that line without having to draw a new line, or quite frankly, so I don't tear my cup, okay? So I went down at an angle, I'm going around the cup, I'm already back to that first line again because I don't want to end up tearing my cup because I don't want to do this again. So as you can see, I've got kind of a spiral going, and that's okay. So now I'm back to my original cut line, and I've cut right on my dotted Sharpie line there. And as you can see, between the 4 centimeter and the 3 centimeter, my cups are of different heights, so they should hold different amounts of both liquid and pennies or passengers. So as you can see there, I've got a complete spiral so that I didn't tear my cup. Now this one is completely lower because this is my 2 centimeter cup. So this one should hold, well, I'll ask you, what do you think? How do you think this will work? How do you think the capacity numbers will change based on the capacity of the cup, or the depth of the cup. How do you think that'll change? Oh, winner. Okay, now these cups should only last a couple times. They might only last a couple times because it's a paper cup and we're gonna set it in water. So we're gonna have to remake these almost every time. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna scoot this back. We're only gonna test one cup today because that's what we have time for. And we'll test the other ones next week. Okay, so I'm gonna scoot this down. Here you can see I have my tub of water. I have it sitting on a towel. To keep records, I have a little table going here with the cup depth. Finding capacity is my title. Table, cup depth, number of passengers. And then I have plenty of coins here for my passengers. Okay, so let's test the 4 centimeter cup first. So first I'm going to set it on my water, make sure it floats, and then I'm going to add pennies. Now, if you were doing this on your own, we would talk about how we should add them. Okay, we're actually going to talk about that today too. What do you think will happen as we add pennies? What do you think will happen? How should we add the pennies to the cup? Okay, that's what I want you to do. I'm going to float all 3 of these on here today so you can see the differences in their sizes. Get you a little excited for us beginning our experiment next week. We actually don't even have time to start it today because getting us set up took some time, and that's science, that's real world. Okay, how do you think our experiment will change? Oh, how do you think our results will change based on the depth of our cup? We have cups of 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and 4 centimeters. I'll just put that information here on our table. How do you think or predict our results will change? What do you think? In an assignment today, I want you each thinking for yourselves. In an assignment today, I'm going to take these out and dry them off. In an assignment today, I want you to make a prediction about what you think will happen. How do you think the size of the cup will affect the cup's capacity? Okay, and then I'm asking you a second question, so I want you to answer both of these questions. How do you think we should add the pennies to the cup? How do you think the way we add the pennies will affect the boats? Okay, answer both of those questions for me. And then next week, we will begin our experiments. Okay? Have a good day, everyone. I will see you next week. Have a lovely day. And join us tomorrow for Field Trip Friday. Have a good day, everyone.